Genetic engineering and cloning are topics that have sparked intense debates in both the scientific and ethical communities. On one hand, proponents argue that these technologies hold immense potential for advancements in medicine, agriculture, and conservation. On the other hand, critics express concerns about the ethical implications and potential risks of manipulating the fundamental building blocks of life. In this video, we explore the various perspectives surrounding genetic engineering and cloning and aim to provide a comprehensive overview of the debate. Advocates of genetic engineering highlight its ability to combat genetic diseases by enabling the correction of faulty genes. The ability to remove or replace specific genes holds the promise of preventing hereditary disorders and reducing the prevalence of conditions such as cystic fibrosis or sickle cell anemia. Additionally, genetic engineering opens doors to enhance agricultural practices, creating crops that are more resistant to pests, diseases, and environmental stresses. Another argument often put forth in favor of genetic engineering is its potential to address conservation challenges. By altering the genetic makeup of endangered species, scientists may be able to increase their genetic diversity and improve their chances of survival. This approach could contribute to the preservation of fragile ecosystems and protect species on the brink of extinction. While genetic engineering presents exciting possibilities, it also raises important ethical concerns. Critics argue that manipulating genetic material is playing with nature and involves tampering with the essence of life itself. Some view genetic engineering as a violation of the natural order and argue that humans should not have the power to determine the genetic destiny of living organisms. Furthermore, there are concerns about the potential misuse of genetic engineering technology. Some worry that altering genes could be used for nefarious purposes, such as creating bioweapons or enhancing individuals for non-medical purposes. The fear of designer babies, where parents could select traits for their children, raises complex ethical questions about equality, discrimination, and the potential for a genetic divide in society. The topic of cloning is closely related to genetic engineering and is equally contentious. Cloning involves creating a genetically identical copy of an organism, which raises profound questions about individuality, identity, and the nature of humanity. Supporters of cloning argue that it could offer solutions in the field of organ transplantation, as it would allow for the creation of personalized organs without risk of rejection. However, opponents of cloning fear that it undermines the uniqueness of individuals and compromises the diversity of the human gene pool. Cloning is often associated with science fiction scenarios depicting a dystopian future, where human clones are treated as commodities or face existential crises. The moral and philosophical implications of creating identical copies of living beings have sparked widespread debate and pose profound questions about what it means to be human. In conclusion, the debate surrounding genetic engineering and cloning is multifaceted and complex. The technology holds great promise for various fields, including medicine, agriculture, and conservation. However, the ethical concerns surrounding these practices cannot be dismissed. As society grapples with the implications of genetic manipulation and cloning, it is crucial to carefully consider the potential benefits, risks, and moral implications to ensure responsible and ethically sound developments in these areas.